Today we are making a video on Kubuntu 23.04 beta version. A beta version released today. So here is a boot menu of Kubuntu. This is to boot in a live mode, in a safe graphics, and these are few options. In order to boot in a live mode, click on try or install Kubuntu. Let's hit enter and wait for a few seconds to load up. Here is our Kubuntu logo. It takes around like 40 to 50 seconds to load the desktop. So we need to wait for it. Here is our Kubuntu welcome screen. It almost took like 30 seconds, nearly. This is to try Kubuntu without installing, and this is to install the Kubuntu on your hard drive. I am running it on a virtual machine, VMware, with 40 GB of hard disk and 4 GB of RAM with 2 processors. Here is our Kubuntu 23.04. Let's try it in a live mode. It just takes like 20 seconds almost to load. So let's wait. Here is our mouse pointer working properly. And here is our KDE Plasma desktop environment logo loading. Just a few more seconds. The file size of Kubuntu is around like 4.5 GB. So it's a beta version. No need to download and install. Just wait for the stable version. Even the stable version is released. Just wait for a few days. Again like 10 to 15 days. So you don't have to encounter the bugs. So let's first change the display resolution. Let's configure display settings by clicking on the mouse, or you can go to application menu and go to settings, and you can change your resolution. Mine is 1920 x 1080 of monitor, so I'm going to choose 1920 x 1080p. If you can't see the text or font, you can change the global scale to up to 300%. 150 is enough for the 1920 x 1080. You can change it to up till 300%. So that is it. And let's check about the system. Kubuntu 23.04 with latest version of KDE Plasma desktop 5.27.3. Frameworks version is 5.104 and Qt version is 5.15.8 and kernel is latest version 6.2.0 and graphics is X11. So let's launch the system monitor before running any apps, so we can see how much are the resources consuming from the latest version of Kubuntu. Here is our system monitor. Let's check the system monitor version for before 5.27.3. Here are the system names. If you want name or versions, you can call it. Here is our RAM. I am getting like 1.1 GB. I have 4 GB of RAM, so it's consuming already 1.1 GB without running any apps. Here is our CPU running almost below 20%. Here is my internet connections. No need to see internets. Here is our process or applications running. Here is our graph of CPU and RAM. 1.1 GB consumed already, and a CPU is around below 20%. And here are the processors running. All these things are running. Let's close this thing and open the terminal, or you can also call it as console in the KDE Plasma desktop environment. Let's check the version of console 22.12.3. Again, this is the same version almost in every KDE Plasma. Let's type in some commands. INXI. It's not installed, so let's install it. Sudo apt install INXI. You can copy that from the above. I'm just typing. It's not found. Okay, no problem. Let's type in cat etc issue. This is a Ubuntu Loner Lobster. Kubuntu is a Ubuntu flavor. Let's type in the uname.r. Here is our Linux kernel version, uname-a. I'll just type in few commands. Here is our few commands. Let's type in few more. And one more. Let's try htop. Htop is also not installed. You can install it by copying like here and paste it and click on enter. Unable to locate package htop, no problem. Let's exit this thing and let me show you how to download the Kubuntu 23.04 beta version from their official website. So I'm going to open the Firefox browser. Firefox browser could take like 20 to 15 seconds. It opened very fast. That's good. Firefox version is 311.0, which is latest version. Let's type in Kubuntu, or you can type in complete Kubuntu 23.04. It will take directly to the website. Here is my old videos, daily build videos, no problem. Let's try to change the English. I'm using a VPN, so it's going to show some other language. You can either type Kubuntu 23.04. It will directly take you to the daily builds. This is a beta version. You can see the date, 4.7 GB of file size. Or you can go to the official website is kubuntu.org. Let's see, they have the beta version available. There is no beta version available here. Let's try and check in download button. Let's go to the downloads and see, is it available? It's not available in the Kubuntu right now. It will be available in like a few days or few hours, we don't know that. Let's go to the Kubuntu 23.04 daily builds. It's not the latest. Let's go to the parent directory and check the current. You can go in the current or pending. It's still not updated, no problem. If you want to test, you can go here and test it, download it and test it, but don't install it in your main PC or a work PC. Test it on a virtual machine or a unnecessary PC which you don't use for work like that. Use it on a temporary PC or on a virtual machine. It will be good because they will be having some bugs. And this is the website. You can download here, and in few days you can also download here. Wait for the stable version if you are a person who want to install it and try it. If you want to test, you can download it. If you are not in testing, so don't download or install it. It's pretty good to wait for a few days even after releasing the stable version. Here are all the applications which comes pre-installed. Almost KDE Plasma apps. Let's open up few apps and check the versions of the apps. It's taking few time. Let's open Dolphin file manager. Let's check the version about Dolphin, which is again same version. Here are all the installed apps, snap, settings, about, and updates. Again same thing. Here is our calendar with time on the right side corner in the taskbar. Here is our status and notification. Here is notification, night color, vaults, power management, lock key status, KDE Connect, display configuration, all the important apps. You can even type in Windows key plus T. And let's first open all the apps and check. Then we will go with the installing process. I'll show you how to install it in few seconds or few minutes. Let's first launch all the apps and check the version, because few people need to know the what versions have been running in the latest version of KDE Kubuntu 23.04. So this is for the people who want to know. Let's launch all the apps and check the version. There's not a lot of apps because it is a KDE Plasma. Almost KDE Plasma apps will be pre-installed here, and Kubuntu doesn't have that many apps. You can install it if you want or download it. Anything you want, you can do it. Here are few games. I'm not going to open the games because you already know it's going to take a lot of time. KTorrent is unnecessary to open and show you. LibreOffice is important because few people need to work on the office documents like this. So I'm going to show that. Let's open package manager. Just few more apps. Here is Oakler. Almost opening instantly. No lag or no hiccups here. Volume controller. I almost opened like 5 to 6 apps, I guess. This is a image scanning application. No need to show that. And finally, Thunderbird Mail. Here are few apps. Almost like 10 apps, 10 or 9 apps. Here is our volume settings. Let's close this thing. Oakler. Let's check the version of Thunderbird first, because it popped out from nowhere. 102.9.0. This is the version of Thunderbird. Let's check the Oakler version. 22.12.3. Again, the version will be all common, like similar to version 22.12.3. So let's close. Here is our package manager version 5.8.0. I'm going to scroll down it very fastly because I don't want to make it so much lengthy, because it is a lot of packages here. If you want to change if you want to look at these things, you can go to YouTube settings and change the speed to 0.25, so you can look it. There are few installed apps here. You can see like green highlighted thing or highlighted fonts. Here you can slow down the YouTube video to 0.25 in YouTube settings, and you can see. Let's scroll down fast. There are all the installed versions or installed packages. Let's go back once again so we didn't miss anything. That's it. Let's close this thing. Let's check the version of the LibreOffice. Here is our LibreOffice 7.5.2.1, almost the latest version. conversation version will be 1.9.221.23. I think you understand the version. Again, same version 22.12.13.3. Kate, same. GNOME also same. Let's first check the wallpapers we get on Kubuntu 23.04. Here is the about 3.0 folder view. Almost every time will be same. I think there's no new wallpaper, I guess. This should be a new wallpaper like this too. I don't know. These are all the old wallpapers. I think these two are new, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I am wrong. Let's change this wallpaper and check the desktop. This is cool. Let's check another wallpaper. This is okay. Let's change this wallpaper and stay with that wallpaper. Let's now try to install the Kubuntu 23.04. I'm going to show you the process of installation. I'm not going to install it, but I'm going to show you the processes of installing. First, you need to choose your language. You'll get a bunch of languages here. Almost, I think they covered every language here. Mine is English. I'll go with English and click on continue. You may also read the release notes. You can click on it. Here is our keyboard layout. Choose your language. They covered almost every language here. And the variant in the English US, you can choose any other type of keyboards, Russian or Serbo, all these things. Click on continue. If you want to, here is an image of how your keyboard looks. QWERTY, QWERTY. Sometimes it will be like AZERTY. So let's continue. You can change anything you want. Here is our updates and other softwares. If you want normal installation, you will get all these important apps and few softwares. If you want minimal, it will be like a window web browser and few basic applications and utilities. So it's better to go with a normal installation and click on the download updates while you're installing, because it will save time after your installation. And also click on this because some graphics and Wi-Fi hardware, if you don't want any problem, you can click on it. If you want to do it on manual, you can just uncheck it. I'm going to click on the I'm just going to tick on it and let's continue. You need to wait for a few seconds. It's going to take like a couple of seconds, maybe like 10, 15, 20 seconds, maximum 20 seconds. Sometimes it may take more, but roughly 30 seconds will be enough, I guess. We still got our disk setup, time zone, user info and install. It's preparing our Ubuntu drivers, so let's wait it. I think it's completed. Here is our partition setup or installation type. If you want to erase everything in your disk, you can go with guided use entire disk. It's going to erase everything, like it will show your hard drive or SSD or your disk here, which is going to be erased, or you can choose by clicking on drop down menu or a drop down here. You can choose the hard disk and choose what you want to erase. If you want to erase everything, just go with entire, and if you want to use erase entire disk and set up LVM or encrypted, you can choose anything you want to put your password here. You need to put your password here, which should be same. If you want to check the password, you can check it here. I'm just going with guided use entire disk. You need to be very careful here because it's going to erase everything. You need to understand how to do the partitions, or if you want to dual boot you can go with manual and continue. So be careful while doing this step, because it's not a joke. It's going to erase everything, like movies, all your files, documents, everything. So be careful while doing this. And install. After installing, it's going to ask your time zone, like location. Choose your location, and user info will be like a computer name, your name. You don't need to put your original name there. You need to give anything you want and install, and that's going to complete the installation, and it will ask to finish, and then it will going to reboot, and you will be having an Kubuntu 23.04 on your hard disk installed. So I'm going to say it again, don't install it because it's a beta version. It's still in a beta version. It will have a few bugs here and there. Even after released the stable version, you need to wait for a few days, because we don't know how the ISO file is working properly, or the Linux distro is working properly or not. It's better to wait few days, because if they had bugs they will be releasing a point releases. So it's better to wait for a few days. Even after we're releasing a stable release, just wait for 10-15 days, no problem in waiting, instead of ruining your PC. So I think I covered everything, I guess. Let's go and check the system monitor and see how much resources are consumed. Before it was like 1.1 GB, now it's almost 800 MB more after opening a few apps, like 10 apps almost. If you didn't understand this, go in the beginning of my video, check the physical memory and come back and watch this. You will be having an idea of how much resources are consumed. And here are the applications opened right now. Here is our CPU graph with a RAM graph. CPUs having a stable, a good graph here. Here and there are few peak, but it's almost below 20%. That's good. Here is my internet. No problem to watch, or no need to watch the internet, because these are the main things you need to know. Here are the processors running right now. All the processors running here. All these things are working right now. Let's close this thing and launch our internet browser. This step is only for the people who didn't subscribe and just want to watch my videos regularly without subscribing. People who subscribed, you don't need to watch this step. So I'm going to show this step for the people who didn't subscribe. Just type in youtube.com//9to5linux to go to my channel. No need to worry, or no need to feel bad. If you don't want to subscribe, no problem. You can just type in youtube.com/9to5linux and you will see my channel. If you want to watch daily without subscribing, I am not feeling anything wrong here, because it's up to you. If you want to subscribe, you can subscribe. If you don't want, you can do that. I have no problem. Just type in this URL, youtube.com/9to5linux. It will directly take to my channel. If you are only here for Linux videos, just go to playlist and view full playlist under Linux. It will take to Linux playlist. I made around like 1524 videos on only Linux videos. Almost I covered 70 to 80% of Linux distros. If you want play all or shuffle, do anything you want. I mentioned that I will post 2 videos daily without missing any day, from Monday to Sunday. I don't miss any day. I will post 2 videos daily. So if you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you don't want, no problem with it. I think that's it. I covered everything, I guess. These are all some KDE Plasma 5.27 apps or features. You already know about that. You already watched my videos too. So I'm going to end this video. So again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. It helps make a good content for you. Other than that, I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace out.